Now to the new film, Red. It's an action-packed comedy based on the comic books of the same name. It's about a team of ex-CIA agents that come together again to fend off a high-tech assassin. It's packed with quite an impressive cast. Get this: Bruce Willis, Morgan Freeman, Helen Mirren, Mary Louise Parker, John Malkovich, Richard Dreyfuss, and our guest today, Karl Urban, who plays William Cooper. Welcome, Karl. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
We're so happy to have you. Now, this film looks like so much fun. Tell us a little bit about your character, William, and how he plays into this former CIA team.
Well, I play a CIA hitman, William Cooper, and I get given the job of hunting down Bruce Willis and his team of former officers. And you know what? It's a really fun, action-packed ride. I saw it the other night with a film in Austin and with the audience in Austin, and they absolutely cracked themselves up.
Well, you do spar quite a bit with Bruce Willis's character Frank in this film. What was it like going up against Willis?
That was a tough day at the office, so I won't lie to you, it was a tough day at the office. We had a lot of fun, but you know, I think it's probably one of the more aggressive fights that I've been involved in.
Well, we're going to take a look ourselves. We've got a clip from Red, and you and Willis are going head-to-head.
Thank you.
Bad move, Grandpa.
Ouch! I just got to ask you, do you do a lot of your own stunts there?
Yeah.
I mean, wow.
You try not to. You try not. I was actually in physio for about 6 weeks, and I'm going to send Bruce the bill.
Right, that's right. Oh my gosh, so does it get, I mean, I got to say, those fight scenes, does it cross the line ever?
Oh, no. I mean, you know, the wonderful thing when you're working with a professional like Bruce is that, you have absolute trust in his ability. And we're working with a really great stunt team, so it was all done with the utmost safety.
So you only hurt yourself a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a couple of $1,000s worth of physio. That's nothing.
Hey, all in a day's work. Now, what a great cast in Red. I mean, it must have been incredibly fun making this film. All of these fantastic actors. Was that exciting for you?
It was very exciting. You know, to get the opportunity to work with actors whose work I've admired for such a long time was a real thrill.
And were there lots of laughs behind the scenes when the camera stopped rolling?
Oh yeah, a lot of laughs. And you know, for me to get the opportunity to work with Helen Mirren was and Bruce and John was incredible. Helen Mirren in a ball gown dress with a machine gun, sexiest thing I've ever seen.
I believe it. That's worth the price of admission alone. Now, you have had so much success acting in your home country, which is New Zealand. And then in 2002, you had your big Hollywood break with Ghost Ship, and from there, it's been off. You were in Lord of the Rings, Bourne Supremacy, goes on and on. So what was it like to become an international actor after having, such success in your home country and then just blowing up internationally?
Well, I feel very blessed. For me, the goal or the destination of my career is not important. It's all about the journey, and I'm getting to work with and collaborate with some very, very amazing people along the way. So I feel blessed.
The journey has so far been great.
It's a great journey.
Now, you have been in quite a few action-packed films. Do you get a certain thrill out of working on these types of movies?
Yes, yeah, absolutely, I do. I enjoy the more physical aspect of what I do, but that being said, I also take the opportunity to go back home and work on the, smaller, independent films.
Right, little romantic comedies in there?
There you go, yeah.
All right. Now, is there a certain type of role, then, that you haven't played yet that you really want to tackle?
Wow, that's a great question. I would really love to play, I guess I'd love to be involved in some more New Zealand films for a start. I think the best films that come out of our country are truly representative of our culture, and, as well as the films that I make in Hollywood, it's important to me to continue to contribute to the New Zealand film industry.
Are there some up-and-coming New Zealand directors that you have a relationship with that you'd like to continue working with?
Well, I'm always reading material on the lookout for something good, yeah.
Right. Now, what about actors? I mean, you've certainly worked with so many phenomenal actors. Are there certain actors you're hoping to work with?
I would love to work with Viggo again, actually. I worked with Viggo on Lord of the Rings, and I had an amazing time working with him, and he's a true inspiration. I'd love the opportunity to work with him again.
I'm sure you I'm sure you will down the line. Now, what is next for you? I know your film Priest is coming out soon. Is that right?
That's correct. I've got Priest coming out May next year, and I'm just about to head off to South Africa to start shooting a film called Dredd, which is based on the Judge Dredd comic book character.
So where do you call home these days, or are you just a nomad working from film to film?
Kind of a global citizen, actually. Yeah, I sort of travel around a lot.
Right.
So, I spend about 6 months of the year in New Zealand, and the rest of the time, traveling around working.
All right. Well, we continue to love your work. Thank you so much, Karl Urban. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
And Red opens in theaters October 15th.